Hey y'all, Naya be back with another vlog. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, and if you're coming back, I appreciate you. So, this past week, I actually had some alone time um, and decided to take myself on a little, we'll say, staycation. Thankfully, we're not too far from the North Carolina coast. So, I packed me some stuff, and first of all, hold on, y'all. I'm the worst overpacker ever. Um, but packed me some stuff, made sure my car was good, and just hit the road. Um, I wasn't gone long, but it was still refreshing, and I'm learning that it's good to spend time with yourself like that. So yeah, this was just a quick spring break little getaway. Anybody else like me that if you go to an Airbnb, you take your own pillow and blanket? Um, Here's the Airbnb I stayed in. Super cute. Really nice, little quiet spot that I found, and it was good for my short stay. When you make time for yourself and can put yourself first, um, I'm able to pour into myself in this way, and realizing that I deserved that. So I just want to encourage you guys, like, you know, buy yourself something, take yourself out, take yourself out of town. It's nice to have people and it's nice to have friends, and you may have a partner, husband, wife, whatever, but always do stuff for you. Especially those of you out there that have kids. Like, we always put them first and put ourselves last. And I mean, yeah, they didn't ask to be here, but you got to take care of you first. This was so cute. The way this is the walkway up to the Airbnb. Um, really cute. It was kind of like, I don't know, I guess like a guest house, I guess you would say. But yeah, back at the beach, I decided to walk out there at night, and it was so beautiful. Like, this is not giving justice to it at all. Super duper beautiful out there at night. It was cold though. So, while I was away, my baby left with her father to go on a spring break trip, and her first plane ride, y'all, that she was able to experience with her dad, which I love that for them. But um, I was nervous, not gonna lie. My baby was in the air and I was on the ground, so my nerves were not the best, but she really enjoyed it. It's her story to tell, so if she decides to post or anything, that's them when they landed. But she had quite an adventure this spring break week, and you know, she really enjoyed herself. She was super tired though. Um, and here I just went back to the beach. I have never seen overcast like that at the ocean. Um, and it was actually hot. Well, for me, it was hot. Um, and usually when I go to the beach, y'all, I'll go out there, I'll stand there for a few minutes, and then I kind of leave. But I don't know, something came over me this particular trip, and I really just wanted to like feel the sand, actually stick my feet in the water, like just kind of take it all in. And I mean, the ocean is just like the best therapy. Any kind of water to me. Water and music are two of the most calming things that it's just like you forget everything. And I think too the ocean for me is a reminder that like we have a definite creator. Whatever you call that. God, universe. I personally call it love. Like something created us, and it's so much bigger than us because look at the ocean. just so nice to actually walk out there and take that in. Something that I really have not done in a long time. So like my last video, yeah, I was at the beach, but like I didn't stick my feet in. But this day I chose to, and I even took some time to sit on the beach as well and get some sand. Now I didn't last long because I'm always super hot, but it was cool and it was much needed. I decided also I had to catch him on some YouTube. Hey sis. But another thing I want to encourage people to do is take yourself out to eat sometimes. It's so empowering to go into a restaurant and sit by yourself and just enjoy yourself. And this restaurant in particular, when I went to the beach the last time, I had the same waitress, and I looked at her like I knew who she was, but I was surprised that she knew who I was. And she even was like, I know what you want to order. So yeah, that was really cool. But take yourself out to eat. Like, leave the kids, leave the spouse, no friends, nobody. Just take yourself out to eat. It's nothing but once a month. And it may not be, a classy, upscale restaurant. Go to Chick-fil-A or something. But do that for yourself. And I had my AirPods in, caught up on some YouTube, or I might scroll TikTok, or sometimes I just sit there and people watch. But it's something about that is like super peaceful, and I love it. I'm actually able to do that now. Okay, so at this point I'm back home, right? And one of my cousins, who we don't spend time together, we were not around each other a lot growing up, actually moved closer and just reached out and was like, listen, I want to know you. I want to know my cousin. And I thought that was beautiful. So we went to an exhibit at the museum, and it's slipping my mind now. I know the lady's first name is Ruth, but she's basically the costume designer for so many movies, y'all. Like, everything I'm showing you here, she designed. And it was an amazing exhibit. Like, we walked through, read stuff and kind of took it all in. Some of the designs, even like, and you'll see here, she did roots, and it was like, wow. I mean, it just was like so real. But this is that exhibit, and I'm glad that I'm able to have had that time with my cousin, because she was right. Now it's our choice. Like, when we were kids, we couldn't do that. Like, your parents, it was on them. But now that we're adults, it's a choice. And I mean, such a beautiful soul. And to have someone just look at you and say, I want to know you. I want to get to know you. That meant everything to me, and I needed that time with her. And she told me she works for hospice, and she told me, she said, working for hospice has really let her, or shown her rather, how to put life into perspective. And I can see in her how she really values the present moment, because she sees people's end of life every single day. So, I hear see people post, they complaining, they don't have nothing to do, they don't have nobody to hang. Like, do it with yourself. Call someone that you've not seen in a while. Reach out, or go alone. But make the time. Spend the time. You never know what that is doing for someone else and what it'll do for you. But I hope y'all enjoyed this little short vlog. I know it's not long, but with that, I was also so present this last week that I didn't get a lot of footage, so forgive me. But I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope you come back. I'll be making more content. I promise I'm not going nowhere this time. Unless I just take a quick break. But I appreciate you guys. Love and light to you all. And I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Bye, y'all.